there. This week, I'd like to talk to you about a couple tips I have for packaging your work as a virtual assistant or a freelance writer. A lot of times when a client reaches out to you, you need to be able to speak confidently about your pricing. You may encounter a potential client anywhere, in the hallways, at a conference, at a networking event. You could even encounter somebody online and they want to know your pricing information relatively quickly. Now, you can always create custom proposals for any client based on their individual needs, but I recommend having a couple of packages that make it easy for clients to work directly with you. So as a writer, for example, you might include a package of written content such as a number of blog posts, social media posts, and a press release that goes out every single month. Give incentives for your clients to purchase the higher value packages by discounting them slightly, but they'll ultimately get more in terms of written content. You might, for example, upsell them into allowing you to post their blogs directly to their website, and you can charge an additional amount of money for this. As a virtual assistant, you have two primary options for packaging your work: hourly or based on the general project. If you're focused on a particular type of niche, like being a Pinterest VA, for example, you might roll all of your Pinterest services into one monthly retainer, and all of your daily pinning and activities are included within that. If you're doing a lot of different types of tasks, however, it makes sense to package your work hourly. You might include a 10, 20, 30, or 40-hour package available for clients, and discount it a little bit so that there's an incentive for them to jump to the next level. You might start out with having your most expensive hourly rate at the cheapest possible option, allowing them to get 10 hours of your time every single month. But then you can adjust that as you move into the higher tiers. When you're packaging your work, make sure it's crystal clear to the client exactly what is included in the package. If there are extras that they would need to pay for, like your time on the phone to discuss the strategy on a project, etc., make sure you reference what the hourly rate for that would be. It's also important to have the payment terms be really clear as it relates to a package. Somebody who's on a retainer, for example, may need to pay that package by a certain date every single month. Keeping your clients informed and giving them multiple options to choose from as it relates to a package helps them navigate exactly what they need a little bit more easily.